Greetings and salutations, this is the third video of our Q&A for Hail Caesar. We're going to start with bolt action soon, when we get around to it, for those of you who like bolt action, but this one's themed around Hail Caesar. We're just reading off some of the questions and comments we've had on our feed, and we're just commenting on them and giving you slightly more of an answer, because you can't put it all into a typey thing, because it would require me typing, and I'm rubbish at it. That's why I have a secretary. Right, over to you.
Right, we have.
What?
I forgot again.
Lionel.
Lionel. Lee Gallius.
He likes us, doesn't he? I like this Lionel guy. I think it's really cool. If I'm saying your name wrong, please comment. Nice.
Right, it says the spacing cool. Just saying, you are one of the two or couple or few people that got me into Hail Caesar. I made a wish list on Warlord Games for Christmas, and all on it is Romans.
Good for him. So you're going to be fighting the Roman Civil War. Nice one. Awesome. One of the actual reasons we actually make these videos is to try and get people into Hail Caesar, because we think Hail Caesar is awesome. Not the greatest rule system in the world, has a few problems, but it is very playable and it is very easy to play. I think we've shown that in our videos that we made, and it's certainly a lot of fun to play as well. And even small people can play it too, which is always fun.
Anyone can play it.
Yeah, it's a good way of weaning people off certain other games. Right, next.
Oh, yeah. Give me time. Just go on to it. Right.
I just mentioned the Christmas list thing. Yes, we've been fighting over our Christmas list for a while too, and we're really arguing over whether or not to finish off our Jewish war or our Dacians first. We have the Romans. We don't really have enough enemies to fight yet. So do we finish our Jewish war stuff first, or do we finish our Dacians first? And this is a problem that has worried wargamers since the 70s. So join the club. We're all in the same situation, and I guarantee that Warlord Games is going to be having a very good Christmas from the likes of us. So yes, nice one, and spread the word. Always spread the word.
My Christmas is completely different from what you have.
Yeah, but you play with the stuff I buy, so... Yeah, I mean, you're actually going to donate any of your Christmas list to the stuff that I'm getting for us to play with. No, so really my Christmas list is for you too.
I've only got one for my Christmas list.
Yeah, I know you have, but that's different. Right, carry on.
Right, John P4000.
Hi, John.
On the Hail Caesar Bar Pod 16, by the way.
Yep.
It says, hi Vespasian.
Hi.
I think our Romans have a tougher time against barbarians, as this set unusually for ancients doesn't have any rules to replicate warband tactics. Apart from blunders, the warbands have no risk of uncontrolled advances.
Yeah.
Which can be barbarian armies, which they're more numerous, cheaper troops types, and edgy battle as well. I see, and I keep forgetting full stops. Although in this game the dice gods were in your favour for once.
Yeah, right. Hail Caesar does kind of give Romans a bit of a kick in the teeth. Romans are not the all-powerful conquering army that they should be. There's a reason the Romans conquered the world. They were the best army in the world. There is a slight downside to Hail Caesar in that, as you say, the barbarian troops, here we have Dacians and Celts set up, don't have some of the downsides that are in other rules, such as if they're within charge range they have to charge, or they have to take a test on charging. This is redressed by giving them one of the rules that the Jews have to have. The Jewish revolt troops that we do with War in Judea, and some of the zealot units they have to roll to charge when within charge distance, when within 3 turns of hitting, which can force his troops to attack my Romans, which is always useful, isn't it?
Until your legion actually gets a strike by it.
Yes. Also, the Romans only have 7 dice to fight with. Barbarians tend to have a lot more dice than that. I think 11 dice in the case of the British and some of the northern tribes. 9 dice for normal barbarians. So the barbarians have more hits against the Romans. This is slightly offset by the Romans having a slightly better save roll, but all the same, it does. The barbarians certainly are a better army to win with. The barbarians are more likely to win against Romans. But if you use your Romans correctly, if you use them in tight formations, then you can win. In real life, the Romans, when you ever see a battle set up, you see all the Roman troops set out on one side and all the Celts and everyone else set out on the other side of the table. In real life, the Romans would concentrate in one area. They would have all their forces in one block and ignore the rest of the field. And I found that if you do that with Romans, you can win with Hail Caesar, because then you can multiple support your individual units. And I've learned that over time, playing Hail Caesar. Same as the Greeks as well. If you mass your Greeks in one place and ignore the rest of the field, your Greeks will win. But the Romans have the same problem as the Greeks. If they get flanked, they're in trouble, because Romans are a forward-fighting army. And the Celts can get around the back and the sides of your army, and if they do that, your Romans are in trouble. But there are things you can do. You can form square, you can form wedge formation, so you do have a few formations you can use to offset that, don't you? Mm-hmm. That's quite useful. One thing the Romans lack, my Roman army lacks, is skirmish troops. Don't have any skirmish troops. I have to use allies. But the Romans didn't go in for skirmishes anyway, they just used local guys who turned up to fight for the Romans. So it's not really a downside, it's just something I haven't invested in my army. I would like some Cretan slingers. Warlord do some very good Cretan slingers who are sort of light infantry who throw slings. And slingshots are very good because they -1 from the enemy's save roll. Very handy little tool to use, and if you're going to be buying them for Christmas, then think about some Cretan slingers, because slingers are pretty good sport troops. In fact, they're the only really heavy sport troops, aren't they? Mm-hmm. Because all the rest of the sport troops are just javelins and bows. Slingers really do give you an impact. Next.
Right, this is still part of the same thing before you're really interrupted.
Yeah.
One rule to remember: if your legionaries or cataphracts are shot from the front, mm-hmm. the shooters have an additional -1 to hit. This is easy to forget in the heat of battle. Yes,
they do. I thought you'd get a +1 to your save roll for that. Isn't it?
This guy probably knows more than you.
Well, the book's there, so let's have a look. We're in ballistics. Shooting. Right. Talk to yourself.
Well, I could just say what this guy says.
Okay, say what this guy says, and I'll look for a rule in the book.
Right. One Ket Ingram, so I can't actually pronounce your name, said that you thoroughly enjoy this HC series, which probably mean Hail Caesar series. Very well done. Thank you for that. I think we're both enjoying the Hail Caesar series ourselves.
Yep.
Like we enjoy doing each one, etc.
Yep. Just an update. It is a -1 if the target is formed cataphracts or heavy infantry from the front. So you're quite correct. Range attacks to hit modifiers. So there you go. You get a +1. The +1 I was thinking of was being in wedge, because I often use wedge as a formation. You get a +1 to your save roll if you're in wedge formation, if +2 if you're into steedo, which is a tortoise sort of thing. And there's various other things you can do with your army to increase your chances of not getting hit. So yes, -1 under fire if you're -1 to the enemy shooting at you if you're heavy infantry or cataphracts.
Well, that's pretty much everything of our questions.
And that's all our questions for Hail Caesar?
Yes.
Right. Do we have anything interesting to add?
No, not really.
No? Well, this is an ongoing thing. Whenever we get interesting questions in, we will obviously answer via the keyboard, but we will also, if you like, add a video to one of the Q&As. So do a Q&A video on the thing, you know, I know what I mean. Yeah, how are you liking it so far?
I'm liking it. Pretty good.
Yeah? You're into Hail Caesar, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it your all-time favouriteest game ever?
5K still beats it.
Excuse me, I'm going to take him into the other room and hurt him for a while. And yeah, well, 40K is a completely different rule system to Hail Caesar, although designed by the same guys. Yep, that's it. That's everything. Yeah, I've been told I've got to be nice to him, so I'm not going to call him any rude names or anything, but he does deserve it occasionally. So that's it. That's the end of this video, and he's wandering off. Oh, bye. That's the end of this video, and please leave any comments and stuff in the low bar that you do, and message and nice comments. What are the other things we do?
Leave likes,
Likes.
subscribes,
Subscribe.
and you leave kind of comments, and you leave
I've already
nice
said
comments.
comments. No, leave rude comments. I'm fine. You know, leave any comment you like. I'm not bothered. I can
Leave
take
nice
criticism.
comments, very nice comments, don't you?
Yeah. I can take criticism. I'm fine with that. So this is Hail Caesar. Please get into playing it because it's awesome. And if you haven't tried it, it's not that expensive to start, to be honest. And there you go. Thank you very much. This has been Vespasian.
You're a better player than Vespasian.
And my trusty sidekick. Goodbye.